Alright folks, we're going to try this again. If it works, we will be into Halros' watch. If it doesn't work, y'all will never see this. Alright, that's promising. It's a picture of the Shire. Let's see what happens. Come on, throw me in. It's also giving me an odd little error where I logged in and it said, attempting to reconnect you to the Interlude.
Meanwhile, in the Shire, Halros of the Dunedain helps watch the borders of that land and hopes his brethren in the south are faring well on their journey.
Alright, as I was trying to log in, it said, attempting to reconnect you to your Interlude, Ox and the Dragon, and it stayed at that page for a long time. And then it took me to the character page and said, unable to reconnect to Ox and the Dragon. So for some reason, it seems to have thought that I was still in Interlude number 2 or 3? Interlude number 3, I guess. So maybe that's what was hanging it up. I don't know, but very weird. All right, so we are playing as Halros. Okay, and remember, like I said, when we played through this with Gnarlo, we convinced him that he needed to stay here and help keep watch over the Shire instead of coming down south of the Great Company. So, we need to talk to Bounder Primstone here in the Greenfields. Let's bring it up a little bit, and let's increase the font a little. Good afternoon to you, Halros. It is good to see you again. I do enjoy the company. The walk to Oakbarton is quite a long one, but it goes more quickly with company. I am always pleased when you join me for walking my rounds. I have not met very many of the big folk, but of those few you are as pleasant and kind a fellow as I could hope to meet. You are all quite all right in my book, Halros. You will forgive me, as you usually do, if I share some of the news of the day. That is a relief. There is so much going on in the Shire, and keeping it all straight helps to clear the cobwebs out of my head. Relaying some of it to you helps serve as a mental exercise of the highest order. All right, help Bounder Primstone walk to Oakbarton as part of his rounds. Are you ready, Halros? The walk to Oakbarton is a long one, and the day is getting on already. There's nothing quite like a good afternoon of exercise. Things have been pretty quiet for the last few days. Other than my thudding footsteps. Well, that was that business with the spoiled pies. Again. Oh, we have got to run our Hobbit character so we can do all the Hobbit shenanigans in the Shire. You will keep this to yourself, right, Halros? But I think perhaps Holly Hornblower should give up on the pie-making business. For every good pastry she bakes, I swear she lets 6 spoiled pies out into the wild. Evo keeps buying them, though. I think perhaps he's just sweet on her. Ha! Did you get that last one, Halros? Sweet, because she's a baker and bakes pies? Just a little Hobbit humor for you. You do have children, don't you, Bounder Primstone? Because that was a good dad joke. Oh my, where's the time gone? Already the sun is beginning to set. Let us take a short rest, and then we will walk the rest of the way to Oakbarton. What do you say, Halros? Let us sit over there off the road just for a moment. Certainly. Ah, that is just what my feet needed. I think I have some sandwiches here. Let me unpack them. Wait, did you hear that? It's nice being able to roleplay, even if it is just with an NPC. Is that the sound of wolves? Sometimes they come down into the Shire, but it does not happen very often. Oh, you hit parts of the Shire you need to start doing your bounds in, dear. If they do come upon us, you can stand behind me, Halros. Wolves can be frightening, but I'm a bounder, and I've been trained to deal with the creatures. I'm sorry, but the sandwiches will have to wait. Keep your eyes open, Halros. And what do we have? We have Quick Stab, we have Dunedain Strike, and we have Stealth. I don't think we need the Stealth. I got a Hunting Pack Wolf, and what's the other one waiting for? An opening? Weird to see him just pacing back and forth. Or is that one that we're going to have to follow back to their lair or something? Oh, there he goes. Oh, you took your sweet time to join in, didn't you? No time for rest now, Halros. We need to hurry to Oatbarton. Damn, I'm going to miss out on Hobbit sandwiches. Bet they make sandwiches like Compo does. I bet they're doorstops. More pack wolves. Awful lot of wolves for the walk to Oatbarton today. You need to go, what is that girl, lady's name? Daisy over there in Waymeet? I think she's got her farm, which is overrun. If you think there aren't very many wolves in the Shire, you need to go pay attention to that part of it. And it's just right outside of Michael Delving, for that matter. There's a lot of farmers in the area that'll tell you there are more wolves than you think about. Bill Fernie. The sun has set. We're almost to Oatbarton. We made it, Halros. Bill Fernie? Look up ahead. Is that one of the big folk? You are an exception, Halros. Usually they do not trouble to come into the Shire, and we are pleased not to be troubled by them. I suppose we should see what he wants, Halros. All right, accompany him to him and find out why he is in the Shire. Good evening, stranger. What brings you to Oatbarton? I got nothing to say to you. I can be here if I like. Who's going to make me move? You? That's right. Ha! That's rich. You don't scare me, Ranger. I've seen plenty of your type round Breeway, and it seems to me you bleed just like everybody else. Maybe easier. Fernie laughs an unpleasant laugh. I'm meeting a friend here, but I can see you're just dying to stick your nose into my business, so I'll move along. I'll be sure to tell my friend who it was caused this inconvenience. You can count on that, Ranger. Kill him. Come on, kill him. Have done with him. It'll save so much trouble. You have my thanks for sending him away, Halros. I'm glad you were here. He was up to no good, you mark my words. We fought some wolves tonight, but I think maybe not every wolf we encountered wore fur. That one's teeth might prove sharpest yet. We should see about finding a place to stay for tonight before we head back to the green fields on the morrow. Let us find an accommodating burrow with a laden table full of supper if we can. All right, Hobbit supper. That makes up for missing out on Hobbit sandwiches there. All right, so things are not so hot in the Shire if we're seeing Bill Fernie in the north marches, the northern farthing there. And wolves coming down as well. All right, assuming that's the end of it, next I will get Glenorin in here, and we shall try and play it from the other side, where Halros doesn't stay in the Shire and goes south with the Grey Company. And we'll see how that turns out. Yep, completed interlude, Halros's Watch. Very good, okay. All right. Like I said, I will log in Glenorin now. He will come right over here, and we will see what happens on that version of it. And I'll see you very shortly. All right, everybody, welcome back. And now we have joined Glenorin here, who has so kindly agreed to come down here into the ice and cold. And we are going to run the other side of Halros' watch. Eyes drawn west, you wonder what has become of Halros and the great company since you led him. Now, he was the one he convinced, when he ran through the Shire part, he convinced Halros that his duty was south with Aragorn. So we will see how that turned out. So now we will play Halros dressed up in the Grey Company garb. So let's see how that goes.
Meanwhile, in Dunland, Halros of the Dunedain has been woken for his turn at the watch.
Okay. So we're going to be taking the watch from Prestidir here. Southern Gravenwood. All right. Yep, that's the camp. I remember that. That's the camp where we parted company with them. So all the rangers are sleeping. Let's go ahead and make it a little bigger. Let's increase the font. I am sorry to wake you, Halros, but it is time for your watch to begin. These last few hours have been quiet, and it was a struggle at times to keep my eyes open. I will be glad of the sleep. There's a good place to watch among the trees just to the west. I will show you. Follow him to the good watching spot. This way. Bet we don't run into Bill Fernie here. Right here, Halros, among these trees. Stand watch until dawn. Good luck, Halros. I will see you in the morning. For the first hour of your watch, nothing moves. In the second hour of the watch, you fight boredom. In the third hour of the watch, you worry about the Shire you left behind. It's alright, don't worry about it. You just got Bill Fernie running around bullying hobbits, that's all. In the fourth hour of your watch, did something move? Investigate your uneasy feeling. There we go. A Hebog Luth Scout. What is that? That is my stealth. Oh, so he's got a different one called Love of the Shire, which is apparently a heal. That was a Falcon Clan scout. The camp is about to be attacked. Wake up your brethren before the Falcon Clan attack. Can't we just run in and go, hey? Halros, what has happened? I am ready. What's going on? Halros, what is it? Danger? Yes. Wake up, people. Why can you not hear that? What have you seen? Are we in danger? Here comes Halberod. Good eyes, Halros. We can prepare before our foes are upon us. I thought this would happen one of these nights. We may not have much time before the Falcon Clan strikes. You three slip down the hill to the side and see if you can approach our attackers from behind. Halros, Prestidir, come with me and we will see if they can listen to reason. And since it says fight alongside them, I doubt that they will listen to reason. You three find out the number of our foes. Show yourselves, Falcons. Even a sleeping Dunedain cannot be surprised by the like of you. Alright, here we go. So it would seem. When you were imprisoned in the caves, my father showed you mercy. I will not make the same mistake. Kill them, my warriors. I am definitely not going to make the same mistake with you. Alright, I guess we can't fight you. That's fine. We will take these on in the meantime. I need to get the one that's on Halros, apparently. Let's see if I can get you on me, since... There we go. Take you on down. Now, Brad, you hold up there, man. How come you don't have a heal like the one I have? To me, my warriors. Alright. Is this one just going to continue until we fall down dead? And holding those up pretty well. That's alright, boys. I'll just keep tanking for you. Don't worry about it. Let's see if I can get you on me as well. Get around behind you, just in case there's a advantage to these guys hitting me in the back there. That's right. Keep your attention. Do a little tanking. Let's do a little hit points here, too. For the Shire! I will not return to my father in disgrace. Better to die here than return in failure. I agree. Much better for you to die here. It is over. Farewell, Mayor. Talk to Halberad. Your father will join you soon. There is no honor to be had by attacking a sleeping foe, Halros, but we should have expected nothing else from the Falcon clan. Mare learned that tonight, to her sorrow. We have not repaid Lou Brennan and the Falcon clan for our losses, not by a wide throw, but we've shown them our claws. We are all fortunate you have such alert senses, Halros. I'm glad you journeyed south with us, for this reason and many. Look, dawn breaks. Your vigil in the night is ended. Let us break our fast and see to the coming of the day. Completed. Halros' watch. Okay. So there we go. It was a very good thing that Halros came along, because he helped protect them from a Falcon clan. And it's a very good thing that he stayed behind, because he helped protect the North Farthing from Bill Ferny for a while. So it's Schrodinger's Ranger is who that is. You never, until you do Interlude 4, you never know, is he in the Shire or is he with the Grey Company? All right, so we've got Interlude 4 out of the way. There we go. Fantastic. So I'm assuming there may be some more interludes. There's an awful big box. So we'll see if there's any more as it goes along. I will be keeping Glenorin here up with the story chain as it goes along, so I don't have to spend several hours catching him up like I had to last time. And we will see y'all then. Hope you've enjoyed Interlude 4, finally. Glad whatever the bug was that I was having seems to have fixed itself. And we'll see you next time. Thanks for coming along, and bye-bye.